Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action, Messi! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Out to the left it goes. He's shifting through the gears. And a chance! And that is doing no harm at all. And the return pass. Stood up well to him there. Looking for options for movement. And it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's bustling through here. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Still goalless at the moment. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Isco is always looking to break lines. And he's away. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Smooth as it gets. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Messi, Isco, Isco! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Guti! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Atletico Paranaense heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Isco, Luis Suarez, knocks it into space. And this is Messi. Astralaga with the clearance.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Forward it goes. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Atletico Paranense really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Atletico Paranaense in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. He's got away. Has a look and plays it forward. Atletico Paranaense can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Guti looking understandably energised after his goal. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Atletico Paranaense in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Sola. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And he's managed to get free. And he's gone backward here. And he shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So will they make it count again? Shot, surely! And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. It's run loose here. And it's Isco. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Sola engages and forces him off the ball.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Driving on and making good progress. And Messi! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
And it's made its way. Takes a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Messi. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Just 5 minutes left. Messi! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Guti gets a good foot in there.
2 added minutes has been
He's
indicated.
picked his way through.
Atletico Paranense are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
And that's that. Atletico Paranaense can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Guti taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Atletico Paranense definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was Lincoln.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's
Ronaldinho! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Played back into the centre. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cruyff tries to play it through. He's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Perez. De Bruyne. Perez. Vieira. And here's Messi. Oh, such a clever... And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution.
Messi! Messi! Genius! A finish of true class. The breakthrough strike. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival, Ronaldinho. In with the challenge. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Messi. Chance for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well, there's the clearance.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And it's Luis Suarez. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And he shoots! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Xabi Alonso brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Ronaldinho. Firmino. And here's Mbappe. He is through here. Delivery from Mbappe.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Played in. Maldini can get it clear. And it's Ronaldinho. Foot in. Deftly away. Cannavaro. Goes looking wide. Looking to play him in.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Crosses it in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And he's in on goal. He's had a shot. And want to be quick to recover this. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after
Just
the break.
a quick reminder today, please
I thought that was a
refrain
decent
from talking
45 minutes of
outside
football.
this
Plenty of
stadium.
signs that
Thank you
both
very much for your
managers can
cooperation.
take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Atletico Paranaense leading 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half. Atletico Paranaense carrying a one-goal lead. De Bruyne. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. That was travelling. Oh, what's he done? He's found a way through.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. De Bruyne. Now it's Roberto Firmino. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And Messi! Struck first time. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Atletico Paranaense really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution for Italy, number 11. Roberto
Italy
Firmino.
can now introduce
Number
the first of their
21,
substitutes.
Mbappe. Number 20, Perez. Number 6,
Oh, that's a
Ronaldinho.
key interception.
Coming on the field, number
Your impression
5,
so far, Jim?
Erling
Well, the
Haaland.
message they're sending out now is pretty loud and
Messi.
clear. Let's grab a
Number
second goal
15,
and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Number 18,
And the ball is out of play. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took...
Nedved! Oh, it rattles the bar. It's there. And this is getting better and better. Cruyff duly reaped his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Atletico Paranaense are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Rijkaard. And here's Haaland. He's come backwards here. Back into the middle. Time and again they are repelled. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. So what can they make of this?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Rijkaard gets good distance on it. Oh, good read.
He read that
Tries from a long way out.
Wonderful from Vieira! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the lead is extended still further.
And that is a super goal, a truly super goal.
Well, with the defence facing him, he had to get that right, and he did. I thought that was a very well-worked goal.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
He has a look up. Big chance! Sticks it away! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And this is Luis Suarez. Distributed tidily. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If he just shapes to shoot, there it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Uruguay finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Cruyff. Tries to play it through. Oh, played right into his path. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Rooney. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Messi. And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Atletico Paranense clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lovely, now then. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Terrific header. That was superb goalkeeping.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Can he get on the end of this? Messi receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's going for goal! Rafinha.
This is the time you need that pace.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Rooney. He's shifting through the gear. Rooney! It has to be Wayne Rooney! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in...
Oh, what a climb! Goal! Uruguay! And the comeback is complete. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Uruguay take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Great vision. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a cute ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And this is Luis Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave.
And it's half-time here. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Substitution for Atletico Paranaense, number 6.
So we're into the second 45.
Coming on to replace him is number 17, Bale.
And this is Messi. Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Messi probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Atletico Paranaense do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's picked his way through, knocks it into space, looking to play him in. Look, chance, surely! Goal! Atletico Paranaense! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Number 10.
Atletico Paranaense go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get it.
Luis Suarez! Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. Rooney. And here's Messi. Luis Suarez. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Big header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Atletico Paranaense have their second corner now. Chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Atletico Paranaense really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Schmeichel is there to clear. Uruguay have got it back and they'll have another go. Atletico Paranaense perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, that's well spotted. Alonso.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that has been knocked clear. Nedved. He's in a good position here. It's Bale! Oh no, what has happened here? Can he finish? It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Substitution for Atletico Paranaense. Number 5.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Messi.
Atletico Paranaense take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Coming on the
Well,
field.
that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Ribery. Number 3.
Lam is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Rafinha, and they can counter here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's only too happy to take that back. Chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And he's taking no chances there. Bale, very much a man of this moment. And he's tried one! The whistle has gone and it is all over. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. What a turnaround, victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Stoichkov clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Great vision. Now, can they get him away? Aimed beyond the defence. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's been won straight back. Alonso. Quality ball. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! He's got himself an absolute peach. And Atletico Paranaense take the lead. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Quarter of an hour played. Could move up a gear here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Bellingham. Portugal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not...
And Cruyff! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cruyff! Just cruising! They are cruising! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And that means just one thing. Match ball. It's Luis Suarez! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Keeper's dealt with that. Nedved with the delivery. And now they can spring out of defence. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Great ball. Bellingham! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Xabi Alonso has created one goal already. Luis Suarez. Adams calmly anticipates.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now that looks a decent ball. And that could set him on his way.
Atletico Paranaense couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Atletico Paranaense are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
Neymar. Number 10, Stoichkov. Number
Whistle goes,
19,
and we start the second half.
Number 14, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 23.
But he's cut it out.
Number 20.
Atletico Paranaense do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Substitution.
Great chance! Sticks it away! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Atletico Paranaense are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago already. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he shoots! No, that's just wide.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Nicely aimed pass. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Knocks it into space. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nesta spots it and intercepts. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Vieira. Atletico Paranaense perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Pirlo. That's Rijkaard. Timber. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Maldini. Thuram. And it's Cruyff. That's a nicely shaped ball. Header! And yes, it's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
It's become a case of men against boys. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tries to play it through. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Mbappe! Oh, well played, well played. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Heading backwards, Timber. And that is a little undercooked.
Has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Cruyff just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name.
Very special birthday.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Kaka! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bergomi gets rid without sophistication.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages everybody around him.
Yeah, it's terrific. And a chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Cruyff. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Cristiano Ronaldo. Kaká takes control of it and he's on the move. Atletico Paranaense still without a single shot on target. Into the channel. No, he's just misjudged that one. Threads one in, and he's intervened well there. Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one. Vieira. Now it's Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. 30 minutes gone. Looking to play him in. They want to be quick to recover this. Bergomi tries to clear.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
And here's Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Luis Suarez. Now it's Xabi Alonso. He's found a way through. Chance to deliver. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So they head in, no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates. Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Knocks it into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. That's a terrific interception. He's had a stellar game.
Now it's Messi. And this is Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. Xabi Alonso. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Timber. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. And it's Rijkaard. Stoichkov. Shot a goal! It's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Opts for safety. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He is through here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cleared away. And this is chance for a shot! They've scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Number 18.
Looking for options for movement.
Substitution in
Oh,
progress.
important interception. Lam. And it's Ribery. It's a pretty loose pass. Hazard. Portugal have it back and can go again. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Bale. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that was vital. Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Hazard. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the number on the board is 3. And he was quick to react. He's through, it's one-on-one! Collar! It's in! Deep, deep into injury time! Collar at his razor-sharp best there. And that's it. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. This looks promising. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, this is a great position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing run. Ibrahimovic! Oh, the ball's... Oh, what has happened here? This time, surely! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Bergomi has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Now it's Cruyff. Messi. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Atletico Paranaense are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That is good alertness. Vieira. Lahm gets over and intercepts. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Atletico Paranaense finding their passes. Cruyff. Messi.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And he's managed to get... And Messi! Goal! Atletico Paranaense! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
After 35 minutes is
Atletico Paranaense have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ribéry. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Milan have reclaimed it. And it's Michel Platini. Ibrahimovic. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Atletico Paranaense can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And it's 1-0 at the... Messi! Oh, screamer! A finish right from the top draw. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Atletico Paranaense are... And Cruyff! Has a look and plays it forward. Nedved. Platini. Lahm.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
Mbappe! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking for options for movement. There's the delivery. He's in a great position here. Turns and goes. Tries a shot! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! himself an absolute peach.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, he's been caught. And the shot! No mistake! Suarez at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Atletico Paranaense go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen...
And Messi! Yes! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Atletico Paranaense grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, important interception. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get it through? Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Nedved. Caicedo gets across and deals with it. Ribéry.
There will be 5
Well, that
minutes
defending
added
is
time.
unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He has found the way through. Platini. 5 minutes to add. That's a good ball. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And that is that. Atletico Paranaense, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies
match.
are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. The less said about that pass, the better. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Shot, surely! Oh, that's majestic!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked.
Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Alonso. Kante. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Nedved, ready to try one.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Nedved! It's hit the crossbar. Marquinhos getting this one clear.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Xavi Alonso. Can he get on the end of this? Cruyff puts his foot on the gas. Conte. And he's intervened well there. Vieira. Fiore, given the lift of his goal, he can run onto that. Oh, easy pickings there. Xavi Alonso. Cruyff takes control of it and he's on the move. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Short changes him with that pass. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now there's a... It's Pele! Loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Fiore. Cruyff. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Messi. And he welcomes it in. Cruyff! It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Now, can they get him away? Xavi Alonso. Oh, nicely intercepted. Fiore. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Xavi Alonso. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for options for movement. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Cruyff. Xavi Alonso. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Marquinhos gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Messi. Applies the finish! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a pretty loose pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway.
Atletico Paranense really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Shot a goal! Cross to the back post. He gets big. Oh, off the bar. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's Neymar! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Neymar brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Atletico Paranaense do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Zico with the foul. Lam is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Lam. And that's a throw-in. Well read, nice interception. Zico is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Collier. And this is Ribery. And the shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here...
There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Nesta cuts it out. And it's Zico. Now that looks a decent ball. Bale. Bale puts them all in.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Maldini makes the interception. Ambitious ball here. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that is as far as they're going to go. Neymar, and the shot's on here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nedved. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely weighted ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Yep, it's a corner. Atletico Paranaense with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Otto getting this one clear. He's going for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's going to be another throw. And he was quick to react. Played into them. Terrific header! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Atletico Paranaense complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And here's Zico. Lam. Aimed beyond the defence. Zico goes for goal! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And that is as far as it goes. Atletico Paranaense have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Ribery picking up the man of...